welcome to another booktube video from me, Lauren, from Lauren and the Books. Vision in grey. I've got my loungewear on because today's going to be a long ting. Let me get rid of this bloody cushion. Today I thought I would do, I really naughty. I really enjoyed filming the first chapter tag. I did that a few months ago maybe, and I've been meaning to do it again, and today I finished my library book and I was like, hey, I've got so much good stuff in the library, and I thought, why not do the first chapter tag library edition? So, I mean, I have 30 books out from the library at the moment. I have picked 5 here that I have been renewing and wanting to read and things like that. So I thought I'd read the first chapter from 5 library books, and in the same way that the first chapter tag works, and talk to you about them once I finish the first chapter, and then decide which book I want to read after having read all of the books. So the books are, some of these I've never even heard of, some of these have been featuring on BookTube, so there might even be, there might even be some new things that people haven't heard of before, which would be amazing. So the first one is The Tusk That Did the Damage by Tanya James. So this is a book told from 3 different perspectives. Each chapter is a different perspective. It's told from an elephant whose mum has been poached, a poacher, and a documentary maker. I'm not sure what the first chapter is about, but each chapter is based on is from one person. So it's from the elephant. It says the elephant right at the beginning. So the first chapter I'll be reading will be from the elephant. So this is supposed to be like really sad, but really captivating at the same time. So that's the first one. The next one is A Girl Is a Half-Formed Thing by Emma McBride. I have this month read The Lesser Bohemians by Emma McBride, and I had a real, I really, when I first started it, I was like, God, I'm not going to like this at all. I read like 20 pages, didn't know what was going on, and then by the end, absolutely turned around, adored it, really loved it. So this is Emma McBride's first novel. She writes in a sort of like stream of consciousness way, which really takes a bit of time to get into, and you sort of have to sit there and really just devote a bit of time, and I was even like reading bits out to make sense of it to myself. So I don't know how I'll get on. This one is set in 2 chapters, much more than the Lesser Bohemians was. The first chapter is like not even a double page, so that won't take very long at all, but I think it takes a bit of getting into. So whether or not the first chapter blows me away as much as the others do, we shall see. The next one is Like Water for Chocolate by Laura Esquivel, which is, I believe, it's set in Mexico, and it is a Mexican book. It has been translated, and it's got lots of cooking references in there as well. Now you all know I love a cooking reference book. I saw this on Olive from a Book Olive's channel, and also Christine from Vienna Waits Books. They both really enjoyed it, so I'm looking forward to reading it. This chapter's a bit long. I saw straight away that the first chapter is called Chapter 1 January Christmas Rolls. Anything with the word Christmas in, I'm up for. The next 2 are a bit beefier. They are hardback books. The first one is The Nabatean Legacy by Marina Luica. I really love her writing. She's written a few books. I've read all of them. A short history of tractors in Ukrainian, 2 caravans, and We Are All Made of Glue, and Various Pets Alive and Dead. I love We Are All Made of Glue. It's got an amazing character in there. I saw this, and to be honest, I saw the cover before I saw anything else, because this is amazing. It might be a bit shiny because of the light, but I saw the cover before I saw anything else, and I was like, yeah, I need to read that. So I will be reading the first chapter of that. And then the last one is something that I've had from the library, which I've been keep meaning to read and haven't got around to it, is Who's That Girl by Myrie McFarlane. So I read one of Myrie McFarlane's books, but stopped in the middle of it, and then went back to it, and I think that sort of like lessened my enjoyment of the book. And then I was like, so if I ever read any Myrie McFarlane again, why am I struggling to say that name? Myrie McFarlane again, then I will really power through it. So this is a bit beefy, but I have got a bit of time on my hands before I've actually got to get a book read for a book club. So this might be the time for it. And also it really reads very easily and nicely. So I believe it's about, here, I can tell you, before high flyer Londoner living the dream, after social pariah Northerner living at home. Who's that girl? If only Edie Thompson knew. So we'll see how I get on with it. We'll see. I'm going to start with The Tusk That Did the Damage by Tanya James. I've got to put these glasses on now, so here I go. That was really sad. That was really sad. So I knew it was going to happen. So it's a young elephant watching his mum be slaughtered for poachers. Oh God! Oh, that was really, really sad. Yeah. So there's not much more to tell really than that happened. It's told in paragraphs, so it's coming from the elephant's perspective. I've just sort of flicked through and seen that the rest of the is written sort of like as normal prose would be. So there's different differentiation between the elephant's chapter. Oh my God! It was really like hard hitting and sad. Yeah. Oh God, I do want to read on because I feel like, God, I hope things are all right. The next chapter's told from the poacher's point of view. Very interesting. Yeah. Yeah, God, really sad. Jesus. Right, okay, the next book Anyway, the next book I'm going to read a chapter of is A Girl is a Half-Formed Thing by Emma McBride. See you on the other side. Would you... Okay, so I just finished the first chapter of A Girl is a Half-Formed Thing by Emma McBride. As I thought it is... part one was called Lands, I didn't realise that. As I thought it is similar to the lesser Bohemians, and to read a sort of like double page in that style isn't really doing yourself any favours. Like, you really need to engross yourself in it. I'll read out the first paragraph just so you get an idea of the sort of like narrative of it, the prose of it. For you, you'll give her name. In the stitches of her skin she'll wear your say. Mammy me? Yes, you. Bounce the bed, I'd say. I'd say that's what you did, then lay you down. That was a naughty Minnie that just knocked that camera off, so I do apologise. I think you get the gist of it. It's really, really, you have to really read a big, like, you have to sit there and like commit yourself to some time. And as I said, I had to read some of it out loud, but I was reading the lesser Bohemian. So reading the first chapter of this, I should have known wasn't going to be like, especially like because the first chapter's so short, it's not going to be like, oh, I really want to carry on reading that. It takes a bit of time to get into it. So far, the Tusks that did the damage is in the lead. I will get round to reading this, and I really did love the lesser Bohemian, so I know I will love this too. But this is winning so far. God, I keep thinking about that poor bloody elephant. Right. The next one I'm going to read is Like Water for Chocolate by Laura Escovey. And yeah, I'm going to get into it now. So that was Like Water for Chocolate. I really loved it. I didn't realise it actually says this on the front cover, so I'm a knob, I should have read it. A novel in monthly instalments with recipes, romances and home remedies. So it sounds like it's going to be a real family saga. The first chapter introduces Tita, who's spoken about, so you don't really hear much about the narrator. She's talking about Tita, who's her great aunt, and her story, and how Tita was the youngest daughter in the family, so therefore is not allowed to marry and has to look after her mother for the rest of her life, the rest of her mother's life. And it talks about Tita being asked to marry, Tita getting asked by a chap called Pedro to marry, and it's got so much reference to food in there. Like, this is really going to be right up my alley. So this chapter's called Chapter 1, January Christmas Rolls, and it's Tita's birthday, and her favourite thing in the world to eat are Christmas rolls that you eat at Christmas. So her mum's making those for her, and she just goes through the preparation for that, and talking about how much she loves them, and then there's just a few other things sort of like I've dropped in there, lots and lots of food references. Like, I'm really, really going to love this. And I really like a family saga as well. And the fact it's told sort of like monthly, I'm going to really enjoy as well. So this so far is winning. Yeah, at the moment. So the Tusk that did the damage was winning, but this is now winning. So the next one I'm going to be reading is the first chapter of The Nabatean Legacy by Marina Lewica. And I will continue this front cover. I can't get over it. Okay, so I've just read the first chapter of The Nabatean Legacy by Marina Lewica. Yeah, it was fine. It was just over a double page. It wasn't a long one at all. So I didn't know anything about this book going into it, just that I'd enjoyed her previous writing. So this tells of a lady, you don't even know her name, who is she's been taken into hospital and left her son at home. Oh, David's just made dinner. She's left her son at home. And as she leaves, she shouts to him, "Don't let them get the flat, Bertie." So you know the son's name is Bertie. just in the Berthold, that might be his full name, and it's just to sort of like chat a little bit about the fact that he found a pigeon that got hit by a car and let him go, and then just talking about his mother being taken away. So yeah, it was good. Like I really like her writing anyway, but I cannot stop thinking about all that bloody food in like Water for Chocolate, so I think that is still winning at the moment. So on to the next one. No, I'm going to eat my dinner first, and then I'll read the next one. Dinner has been consumed. It was delicious. Thank you, David. Well done. Chickpeas on toast. That sounds rank, but it's actually really, really nice.
And chorizo.
And tomato and kidney beans on sourdough, which is my favourite bread if anyone's interested. The last one I'm going to be reading is Who's That Girl by Myri McFarlane. And yeah, let's get going straight on it. It's very, very short, this one, I think. I'm not too sure. 7 pages. Let's go. So I just finished the first chapter. It was fun. Like I started reading it like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, but yeah, it was a good laugh. I like one of the characters, Louis. He seems really Lewis. He seems like he's gonna be a good lot of fun. But yeah, really liked it. But I think I'm gonna start reading like Water for Chocolate because I just have not been able to stop thinking about this food since, and I'm committing to my decision to read it by putting my Lauren bookmark that just made me in here. That is the book I will be reading. So let me know if you've read any of these books. Let me know if you enjoy watching first chapter books. Jane Campbell recently did the Try a First Story Tag, and that's Try the First Short Story Tag, and that's definitely something that I will be doing as well. But I thought it would be a bit different to do the library edition. So let me know if you enjoyed this, and I will see you all again soon for another BookTube video. Bye!